Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to look at polygon. Like I told you in the last class that we are going to treat polygon in our class today. Okay, so what do we mean by polygon? Polygon is just like your other plane shapes. What do I mean by other plane shapes? Triangle has uh, 3 sides, quadrilateral has 4 sides. We now have other polygons that have 5 sides, 6 sides, 7 sides, 8 sides, etc. Okay, so first of all, we are going to look at some of the names of these other polygons. Okay, some of the name of these other polygons. Remember, that is not the main objective of this class, but for reference sake, let us write them down. These are the names of few polygons that we know. The first one, triangle, has 3 sides, quadrilateral has 4 sides, pentagon has 5 sides, hexagon has 6, heptagon has 7, octagon has 8. So it continues like that. Okay. Now, under polygon, we have what we call regular polygons and irregular polygon. So let us talk on regular polygon and irregular polygon. Okay, so we have two basic types of polygon. Is either a polygon is a regular polygon or the polygon is an irregular polygon. A regular polygon, how will you know a regular polygon? The sides will be equal and each interior angle will also be equal to one another. So let's ask ourselves, from what we have done so far in properties of a shape, okay, what can we say, or which type of triangle or quadrilateral can we say that is a regular polygon? Okay, remember the two conditions here is that the sides must be equal and the interior angles must also be what? Equal. It's possible that the sides are equal and the interior angles are not equal. For example, we have rhombus. Okay, rhombus is not a regular polygon, but one can argue that but the sides are equal. Yes, but the interior angles are not equal. So a regular polygon that we have under quadrilateral, we can say a square is a regular polygon. An equilateral triangle is also a regular polygon. Now, the irregular polygon, which is those ones that the interior angles are not equal. For example, rhombus, isosceles triangle, scaling triangle, okay? All these other shapes that the interior angles are not equal, they are regarded as what? Irregular polygons. Now, we are going to look at some of the formulas or some of the things that we need while solving problem on polygon. Some of these formulas are only for the regular polygon, while some of them are both for regular and what? Irregular polygon. The first formula that we need, or the first thing that we need to be aware of while solving problem of polygon, is that the interior angle, so this interior angle plus the exterior angle will give you 180. So at each point, okay, let me say at each vertex. So at each vertex, okay, so at each point that the two lines are joining together, the interior angle and the exterior angle must give you what? 180 degrees. Okay, so the second thing that we need to know is that in a regular polygon, the exterior angle is equals to 360 over n, where n is the number of sides. Okay, so in a regular polygon, the exterior angle is equals to 360 over n, where n is the number of sides. So you can use this to find the value of each exterior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, you can as well use that to find the number of sides that a regular polygon has if you are given the value of each exterior angle. Okay, so let us move to the third one. The third one, sum of the interior angle is equal to m minus 2 times 180 degrees. So sum of the interior angles will give you what? M minus 2 times what? 180 degrees. Okay. Remember, the sum of the interior angles, this one also work for both regular and irregular polygons. This one is also true for regular and irregular polygons. Now, what of sum of the exterior angle? Sum of the exterior angle of a polygon, be it a regular polygon or an irregular polygon, will give you 360 degrees. Okay, so when you add all the exterior angle of a polygon, it will give you 360 degrees. Okay, so these are the formulas that we are likely to use while solving problems on polygon. So I would like you to note down these formulas, because as we solve problems now, I would like you to be using these formulas to be solving problems. So we are going to go ahead to solve some problems on polygon. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and share this video, and remember to give us what? A thumbs up. Okay, so let us solve some problems. So in this question, we are asked to use the interior angle given to us as 162 to find the number of sides. Remember, you are asked to find number of sides. The only two formulas that have number of side is the one of exterior and number of side, and the one that have something to do with sum of the interior angle. But here we are given just one interior angle. What are we going to do? Use the interior angle given to you to find the value of the exterior angle. Remember, they said that is a what? A regular polygon. So when you find the value of the exterior angle, then you now use your formula to solve. So what is that formula? What are we going to do? The interior angle plus the exterior angle equals to 180 degrees. Therefore, 162 plus the exterior angle equals to 180 degrees. That will give you that exterior angle equals to 180 minus 162. So that will give us that 18 degrees. Okay, so each exterior angle is 18 degrees. So that's imply that exterior angle equals to 360 over n. N is the number of sides of the polygon. So you cross and multiply, or you fix your value first. So that will give us 18 equals to 360 degrees over n. So when you cross and multiply, n equals to 360 over 18. So 360 over 18, that will give you 20 degrees. Oh, 20. So that will give you 20. Okay. So the number of sides is what? 20. So this particular polygon has about 20 sides. Let's go to example number 2 now. So here, we need to get our exterior angle. Remember what I said earlier on? For you to get your exterior angle, is either you follow the clockwise direction or the anti-clockwise direction. So the exterior angles, you can see that they are moving like this. So we extend this line. Of course, here is 90. It simply means that here is also what? 90 degrees. So here is 3x. So we need to find this place and we need to extend this one and find here. Okay. All right, so let me do that in another place. Okay, so the first thing I will do is to recreate my diagram. So let's recreate that diagram. That will give us something like this. So I will make it small. Here is 90 degrees. Here is 5x. Here is 3x. Here is 130. And here is 120. Okay, so remember what I told you about a stereo angle. A stereo angle, you cannot come here and say this and this are a stereo angle. No, you can see that they are facing each other. A stereo angle is either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So since this one and this one are anti-clockwise, that means we have to get other ones in that anti-clockwise direction also. So this is the exterior angle of that vertex. So we have to extend this one. This is the exterior angle of that vertex. We have to extend this one. This is the exterior angle of that vertex. Okay. So we need to find the value of the ones that are not given. Okay. Since here is 90, here is automatically 90. Here is 130, here is what? 50 degrees. Here is 120, here is what? 60 degrees. So I'm using the theory of angles. So when I add all these exterior angles, it's going to give me 360 degrees. So let's do that. 5x, therefore, 5x plus 90 plus 3x plus 50 plus 60 equals to 360 degrees, because sum of exterior angles will give you what? 360 degrees. Now collect like terms. 5x and 3x will give us 8x plus 90 plus 50, 140, 140 plus 60, 200. So we have 200 here equals to 360. So this one coming over here, we have 8s equals to 360 minus 200. That will give you 160. So by the time you divide both sides by 8, so we have that 8s over 8 equals to 160 over 8. So this and this will go. So you have what? 20 degrees. So S is equals to what? 20 degrees. So you can conclude here S equals to 20 degrees. Okay. So that's how to solve that particular problem. Let us move to example number 3. So in this question, we are asked that we should find y in terms of x in a quadrilateral that the angles, okay, that's the interior angles, are this, and this. So this one is very simple. Add all your interior angles of a quadrilateral. That will give you what? 360. That's one of the properties of a quadrilateral, that the sum of interior angle of a quadrilateral will give you what? 360. So when you add, you equate to 360 and make y subject of the formula. That's what they're asking. Make y in terms of s. So it's very simple. You have your solution. So that will give you x plus 10 plus 2y plus 90 plus 10 minus y equals to 360 degrees. Why? Because the sum of angles in a quadrilateral will give you what? 360 degrees. Open bracket and collect like terms. That will give you x plus 10 plus 2y plus 90 plus 10 minus y equals to 360 degrees. So collect like terms. 2y minus y will give you y plus x. 10 plus 90, that will give you 100 plus 100, that will give you 110 equals to 360 degrees. So take everything here. So you have y equals to 360 degrees minus 10, 110 degrees minus x. Therefore, y equals to 250 degrees minus s degree. So that's what you have as your y in terms of x. So let's quickly look at question number 4. The fourth question we have is saying that a pentagon is such that one of its exterior angles is 60. Two others are 90 minus m degree each, while the remaining angles are 30 plus 2m each. Find the value of m. Now, so what we need to do in this question is to find the or to know the value of the exterior angle. That's the total exterior angle. Now, what is the total exterior angle? The total exterior angle of a polygon, not minding the type of polygon, whether it's a quadrilateral, whether it's a pentagon, whether it's a hexagon, etc. The sum of the exterior angle will give you 360 degrees. So from what we have, let's add all the exterior angle and equate to 360 degrees, okay? So let's add. Let's say at such that one of its exterior angle is 60. So therefore, 60 plus two others are 90 minus m. So we have 90 minus m plus 90 minus m. Okay. Why the remaining angles are, so the remaining angles are 2. So that will give us plus 30 plus 2m plus another 30 plus 2m equals to 360 degrees. So I would have just say multiply by 2, but we decided to solve it in a way that everybody can be able to understand. A pentagon has 5 sides. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One of the exterior angle is 60. The two others are 90 minus m, while the remaining is not 2. Okay, so open the bracket and collect your like terms. That will give you 60 plus 90 minus m plus 90 minus m plus 30 plus 2m plus 30 plus 2m equals to 360. So m minus m will give us minus 2m minus 2m will cancel. Okay, this minus 2m, this plus 2m, that will cancel. So I have only 2m remaining. Okay, so let us look at the numbers now. 60 plus 90, 150 plus 90, that will give you 240 plus 30, that will give you 270 plus 30, that will give you 300. So I have plus 300 equals to 360. Okay, so with that now we can solve for m. That will give us that 2m equals to 360 minus 300. That will give you 2m equals to 60. So 2 times m equals to 60 simply means that m equals to 60 over 2. That will give you 30. So what I did is that I divided both sides by 2. So that 2 will cancel 2 here. I have m. 60 divided by 2 will give you what? 30 degrees. So the value of m equals to 30 degrees. Let's go to number 5. Here, they say that each of the interior angle of a regular polygon is 140 degrees, that we should calculate the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. So we make use of the formula sum of the interior angles is equals to m minus 2 times 180. This is the formula we are supposed to use, but we don't have the number of the sides of the polygon. Okay, so we need to first of all solve for the number of sides, then before we can use this formula. And which formula do we need? We need to use this formula to find the number of side, that's n. But remember, we don't have the exterior angle. And also remember, you can find the exterior angle using the what? Interior angle. That's the formula. Interior angle plus exterior angle equals to 180 degrees. Okay, so with this now, we can be able to find our exterior angle. So let's get our exterior angle. Therefore, 140 degrees plus exterior angle will give us 180 degrees. Therefore, exterior angle is equals to 180 minus 140. That will give us 40 degrees. So we have gotten our exterior angle. The next thing to do now is to use it and find the what? The number of side. When we have gotten our number of side, then we'll now use it to find the sum of the interior angles. Therefore, that will give us, we'll put it here, 40 equals to 360 degrees over n, cross and multiply. So this one go over here, this one come down here. You now have that n equals to 360 over 40. This and this will go, n equals to 9. So we have gotten the number of side. So we are going to use the number of sides to solve for the what? The interior angles. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles will give you 9 minus 2 times 180. That will give you 7 times 180. That will give you 0. 7 times 8 will give you 54. You write 4. Okay, you take 5. 7 times 1 will give you 7 plus 4 plus 5. That will give you 12. So 1, 2, 4, 0 degrees. So that's the sum of the interior angles. Okay, so let's solve one more question or two and see how we can be able to learn from those examples. So I think this question is requires a little of understanding before you can be able to solve. It says that the sum of the exterior angle of an n-sided convex polygon is half the sum of its interior angle. Okay, the sum of the exterior angle of n-sided convex polygon is half the sum of its interior angles. Now, question: what do we mean by a convex polygon? A convex polygon is a polygon that of this nature. You can see that it enters inside at a point. So that's a convex polygon. So that's another way of telling you that this particular polygon is an irregular polygon. Okay, so anytime you see whether it's concave, whether it's convex, whatever name they give it, so long as it's not a regular polygon, it simply means that it's an irregular polygon. Now let's come to interpret the statement. The sum of the exterior angle, we know that the exterior angle of a polygon must give you what? 360 degrees. So the sum of the exterior angle of an n-sided polygon, of course 360 divided by, okay, 360 is half, okay, is half of, that means sum of the exterior angles is equals to 1 over 2, half of the sum of its interior angle. Sum of the interior angles. Okay, so this is what that statement is saying. Now we have to change this statement and interpret it to mathematical form. Okay, so let's put the values. So that will give us, this is what? 360 degrees equals to 1 over 2. Sum of interior angle of n-sided polygon will give us m minus 2 times 180. So this is what you need to do and find your n. So when you solve this equation, when you divide both sides by 180, you have 360 over 180 equals to 1 over 2 of m minus 2 times 180 all over 180. 180, 180 here will give us 2 equals to 180, 180 here will give us 1 over 2m minus 2. So this one move over here. We have 4. That's 2 times 2. Okay, that's okay. Let me multiply both sides by 2 so that it will be explicit. So this will give us 4 equals to m minus 2. This one over here, 4 4 plus 2 equals to what? N. Therefore, N equals to what? 6 sides. Okay, so you can see how simple that question is. So let me explain that again. You are given the sum of, or you are told that the sum of the exterior angle of an n-sided convex polygon is half the sum of its interior angle, and you're looking for just that number of side. What are you going to do? Interpret this as a word problem. So change it to mathematical form. It means that the sum of the interior angles equals to half of the sum of the exterior angles equals to half the sum of the interior angles. What is the sum of exterior angles? 360 degrees. What is the sum of interior, half of interior angles? That is half of the sum of interior angles. So when you solve this problem, following these steps here, you will get your n equals to 6. I believe we have solved enough example for us to be able to use as a sample in any question that we want to solve under Polygon. Okay, please do well to subscribe to our channel. Okay, you can see that we have been making sure that we come up with classes in each couple of days. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel, share this video. Okay, we don't get as much shares as we expected, but please help us and share the video, and also do well to give us a thumbs up. Okay, please don't leave without subscribing. Okay, thank you so much, and see you in the next class.